What's good, everybody? It is Ace here, back with another props video for you guys. The last two videos were both Rocket League props, and both of those YouTube videos swept. So back-to-back YouTube videos were sweeps, complete sweeps. There's no Rocket League for the next few weekends, but there is going to be a major event. So basically, majors are when all the regions, the best teams from each region, come together and play at a LAN, like an in-person event. Last year the majors were the best, the most money making events of the year, way better than the regionals. So I'm very excited for the major. I've also just announced in my Discord that I do have a major membership, because I usually charge like $50 a month for all my props with Rocket League, but since there's literally no Rocket League in the next 30 days except for this event, so I'm just gonna have the major be a membership on its own just for those 4 days. It's going to be a 4-day event, $30 one-time fee to get all of my access to all of my Rocket League props throughout the 4-day event. I am coming off a 25-3 weekend, 89%, and I have a 197-67 record this season, which is 75% on 260 plus props. 75, I'll say it again, 75% on 260 plus props. That's absolutely insane. My star plays, which are my favorite plays of the day, which you know you're supposed to go more units on, are 22-3 this season, which is 88%. This was just this weekend of my Rocket League props. I went like 22-3 this weekend. These are just people that tailed all different days. This was Sunday, I believe. All this was Sunday. Look at all these slips, man. And then these were Saturday. All these slips, look at these, all these cashes. $50 to 500 easy. Somebody put their whole pro membership and just 10 times their pro membership on one slip, bro. All these cashes. Those more cashes. Cheese. All these green slips. This is just from a 3-day weekend, guys. Let alone the majors are supposed to be better than the regionals, so I don't know if I could do 22-3 again. That's absolutely insane. But the majors are going to be very good, and it's 4 days, so it's more than the usual 3-day weekend for regionals. But yeah, it's going to be a very good event. I already have a ton of people that are waiting till the major to buy this membership. So if you are interested in this membership, join the Discord. Link is in the description. When you join the Discord, make sure you go over here to the, where's the verify button? It's at the top. When you join the Discord, at the top right here, make sure you click on verify here and you verify yourself so you could like chat and stuff. If you do want to join the Discord, you could always DM me. My profile should show up like at the top over here. If you're on mobile, like if you're on your phone, my profile should show up. It's Ace. You just click my profile and DM me, or just come into the general chat and then be like at Ace, and then just be like how do I join or whatever, like check your DMs, whatever. Just join, and you could reach out to me if you guys want to join the Discord, especially for those Rocket League props, because I know those are the hot commodity. But we don't have Rocket League till March 28th, sadly, so we have like 2 weeks off. So it is going to be straight NBA, and baseball's coming back later this month as well. So make sure you guys cop the starter membership. Starter memberships, if I go ahead and pull up the picture right now, the starter membership has NBA and MLB props. It has everything except for Rocket League. So if you guys just want the MLB and NBA props, it's only $25 a month only. So make sure you guys join that as well. But pro is definitely the best value by far. Yearly is the best value, but pro, you definitely need the Rocket League props. The Rocket League props are insane. But I have 4 NBA props for you guys, two PrizePicks props and 2 chalkboard props. PrizePicks does have goblins, but they don't have the goblins out right now. So the chalkboard outlines that I'm going to tell you guys about in a little bit, they probably will be on the PrizePicks board like in the morning, because that's when they usually add the goblins. I think is usually in the morning. So if you guys aren't on chalkboard, then you guys can just wait until they add the goblins. But yeah, let's get into it. So the 2 PrizePicks props, let's start off with the 2 PrizePicks props. The first one is going to be Clint Capella over 13.5 PA. So points plus assists. Clint Capella. So let's go ahead and check his logs real quick. Clint Capella. 13.5 PA. More specifically, I'm gonna be looking at his last 2 games because the Hawks have a ton of injuries right now. Trae Young is out, Okongwu is out, and Jalen Johnson has been out for the last few games as well. So if we go ahead and check his last 2 games, March 8th and March 10th, were with Trae Young out, Okongwu out, and Jalen Johnson out, and he had 18 PA in both of these games, easily going over this line. Once again, Trae Young is out, Okongwu is out, and Jalen Johnson is currently listed as doubtful, so he should not be playing. Also, Saddiq Bey, who did play in both of these games, is out as well. I don't know how that's going to affect Capella's usage and all that because he hasn't played a game with Bey out as well. But Bey just tore his ACL like 2 days ago, so he will also be out for this game as well. So that should lead to more usage for Capella, you'd think, but I can't guarantee that. But yeah, the Hawks are going to need Capella even more. So yeah, he's gone over this line with those 3 key injuries. So yeah, that's very good. In these last 2 games, if we go ahead and check specifically Capella's usage in these last 2 games with those injuries, Capella is averaging 24.6% usage per game, which is very, very good usage for Clint Capella. He usually, he doesn't get that usage often, but all those injuries, of course, he's going to have to step up and get more shots in. Also, if we check the last 2 games, if we check where he's shooting the ball, specifically, you'll see that he's shooting 10 field goals attempted per game from the restricted area. So very, high percentage shots. He's shooting 60%. So that's what, 12 points in his last 2 games just from the restricted area, let alone paint, let alone, free throws. So that's very, very good. That's an insane volume. That's 7 shots more than the second leading shooter from the restricted area. So let's talk about why 10 restricted area field goals attempted per game is very, very important. Capella is playing the Portland Trailblazers, and in the last 10 games, the Portland Trailblazers are allowing the highest restricted area field goal percentage per game to opponents out of every single team in the last 10 games, 76%. Let's just say Capella shoots those, 10 restricted area field goals again, and he shoots, let's say 70%, even though the Blazers are allowing a 76%. Let's just say he shoots 70%. That's 14 points. If he gets, 10 field goals attempted, he obviously shoots 70%. He makes 7 times 2. That's 14 points. So he literally just clears it with restricted area field goals alone, which can very possible. Blazers are allowing the highest restricted area field goal percentage out of every single team in the last 10 games. So Capella's bread and butter. He's getting the best matchup in the league for, exactly where he scores from the restricted area. So that's very, very good for Capella. Also, in his assists, he had 0 assists last game, but he had 3 the game before, so he's averaging 1.5 assists in those 2 games without all those key players. His PA is only 1 higher than his points, so I do like the PA value a little bit more because he could definitely get 2 assists. He should be able to get at least 1. So I am liking this prop Capella. He's averaging 13 shots per game in those last 2 games as well, and now Saddiq Bey is hurt, so he should be getting some pretty good volume against the most advantageous matchup in the league for his hot spot. So I do like Capella over 13.5 PA for half a unit. Again, I do go way lighter on NBA compared to Rocket League, so I'm only going half a unit. Not going a lot of units on NBA, especially when it's this time of the season. I'm just waiting for the playoffs, really. Okay, our second PrizePicks prop is going to be Jeremy Grant over 1.5 3-pointers made. So he's also on a team that has been dealing with a ton of injuries. So if we go ahead and check his game logs without Malcolm Brogdon and without Shaedon Sharpe, who are both injured for this game, he has a pretty good hit rate. But if you do look at his minutes, he has some games where I'm assuming he gets injured because he only has 10 minutes played and then 14 minutes. So if we go ahead and just look at games where he plays 15 or more minutes without Brogdon and without Shaedon Sharpe this season, he's gone over this line in 8 out of 10 games, 80% hit rate. So that's, very, very good hit rate, obviously. Also, Jeremy Grant, in his last 5 games, he's averaging 4.6 catch and shoot 3-pointers attempted per game. So he's shooting almost 5 catch and shoot 3s per game, which is, pretty good volume. He's playing the Hawks, who are allowing the 9th highest catch and shoot 3-point percentage in their last 10 games. So Hawks have been very susceptible to allowing catch and shoot 3s to go in, and that's where Jeremy Grant gets a bulk of his 3-pointers attempted, catch and shoot 3s. So This is a very good matchup for him. He has a very good hit rate nonetheless, about no matter the matchup. Now he gets a pretty good matchup. Also, the Hawks are allowing the 5th most 3-pointers per game to power forwards in the last 30 days as well, whether it's catch and shoot or not. So very, very good hit rate for Jeremy Grant. This should be off the board pretty soon because he is currently, if I do check his odds right now for this prop, he is currently minus 138 on the over on FanDuel, minus 151 on Caesars. So yeah, this should be off the board. If not, he's juiced on the over. So I'm liking that prop. I like Capella prop. And then let's get into the 2 chalkboard props, which will probably be on PrizePicks in the morning if you guys are watching this video the morning of me posting. And if you guys are not on Chalkboard, hop on Chalkboard right now. The best app for alt lines, the best app for discounts. They have 3 discounts up right now as we speak. So they always have discounts. Also, they're dropping a Cade Cunningham free square today, March 13th. It should drop like 8 a.m. Pacific time or something like that. Yeah, they just have a ton of discounts every single day. You guys got to take advantage of discounts in the sports betting. In the sports betting space, you guys have to take advantage of discounts. That's the most advantageous way to make money on any single app is discounts. If you guys have not signed up for Chalkboard before, go ahead, sign up right now. Use my promo code ACE at checkout to get a 100% deposit match. I believe it's up to $100. So if you deposit $100, use my code, you'll get $200 total. If you deposit $50, use my code, you'll have $100 total. You guys will get the 100% deposit match. Also, if you show me proof, if you DM me on Discord proof that you use my code and deposited, you will also get a month free of the starter membership. So yeah, not only will you get that 100% deposit match, you'll get a month free of my starter membership, which includes my NBA props and my MLB props. So that's $25 a month. That's a $25 value for literally, if you're already gonna deposit into apps, and you might as well take advantage. You get your 100% deposit match and then get a free month of NBA and MLB props. Very, very good deal. But yeah, let's get into those 2 chalkboard alt lines. The first one is gonna be De'Aaron Fox over 23.5 points. If you go ahead and look at his hit rates this season, he has a very good hit rate. With this 23.5 line, he's gone over this line in 70% of games this season, over 23.5. And if we look at his home games specifically, he's averaging 26 points per game this season at home. I believe this is a home game. Let me just check. Yeah, it is. So yeah, he's over in 70% of games this season. He's over in all 3 out of 3 games against the Lakers this season as well, averaging 36.3 points per game against the Lakers this season, which is absolutely insane. In his last 5 games, let's go ahead and check the last 5 games for the Sacramento Kings. He's averaging 31.1% usage per game on 35.8 minutes per game, which is elite volume. If we go ahead and check point guards with 30 plus usage and 30 plus minutes game logs versus the Lakers this season, you will see that all 13 out of 13 point guards with 30 plus usage and 30 plus minutes have cleared this 23.5 points line against the Lakers this season. All 13 out of 13 point guards, including Fox twice, where he had 37 points and 44. So every single point guard has cleared this line with these numbers that he's been getting. So he should easily be able to clear this. Lakers are allowing the 9th most points per game to point guards in the last 30 days. Their best defender, Vanderbilt, is out for this game, so he should be seeing D'Lo, which is, absolute traffic cone for Fox. He should be able to take advantage of that easily. And yeah, just a very good matchups. Fox shoots a ton from the restricted area. The Lakers are allowing the 3rd highest field goal percentage against restricted area shots. Fox also gets a ton of volume from the mid-range. The Lakers are allowing the 10th highest field goal percentage against mid-range shots. And then Fox is also shooting the most above the break threes per game on the Kings. And the Lakers are allowing the 9th highest 3-point percentage against above the break threes in their last 10 games. So very, very good matchup for Fox in all of his zones and everything. So I'm liking that matchup a lot. My second chalkboard alt line is going to be Pascal Siakam over 17.5 points. So, he joined the Pacers a few months ago. One thing to keep in mind that's very, very important is that Benedict Mathurin is out for the season with a shoulder injury. So if we go ahead and look at games where Halliburton does play and Mathurin does not play, Siakam is over this line, this alt line, in 6 out of 7 games this season with Halliburton in and Mathurin out, averaging basically 22 points per game. So, he just needs 18 points to clear this line. So very, very good hit rate. This is also a dream matchup for Siakam. So in Siakam's last 5 games, he's averaging 14.8 shots per game. 11.8 of those 14.8 shots are coming from the restricted area in the paint. So 80% of his shots in his last 5 games are coming from strictly the restricted area in the paint. So let's see how the restricted area in the paint are for the Bulls, because he's playing the Bulls. If you go ahead and check the matchup, the Bulls are allowing the 4th highest field goal percentage against paint shots and the 7th highest field goal percentage against restricted area shots in the last 10 games. So this Siakam, literally dream matchup for him. He only 80% of his shots are from restricted area in the paint, and the Bulls are just awful against guarding both of those zones. So Siakam should have a field day. He should easily be able to clear this line. Dream matchup for him. The Bulls are also allowing the 7th most points per game to power forwards in the last 30 days in general. So a very, very good matchup for Siakam. He's also averaging 25% usage per game in his last 3 games without Mathurin. If we look at power forwards with 22% usage or more in 30 minutes or more against the Bulls, 15 out of 17 power forwards have gotten 18 or more points against the Bulls this season. So very, very good matchup for him. I'm liking that prop a lot. So Capella over 13.5 PA, Jeremy Grant over 1.5 3-pointers made. And then on chalkboard, I have Fox over 23.5 points. And then Siakam over 17.5 points. If you guys do want all my Discord plays, or all my plays, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link is in the description. If you guys will be interested in getting your Rocket League props, if you've never gotten Rocket League props before, I highly suggest you try it out. The hit rate speaks for itself. The green slips in the channel, everybody that's been cashing out, speaks for itself. Literally, if you join the Discord and just check the green slips and just scroll through the past month, it's just flooded with all these Rocket League caches. It's been absolutely amazing. I've sweat my last 2 YouTube videos for Rocket League. So real deal, just so many caches. Make sure you guys join. Only $30. Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but only $30 for my hit rate. Absolutely insane. Every single person that's joined pro or joined just for the weekend has profited every single time. So make sure you guys join the Discord to get all my plays. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.